I look absolutely terrible. I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie and I'm gonna go run a couple of errands. I haven't updated in a couple of days. Oh, I look awful. I am really tired, but you know who's more tired than me is my wife. I'm gonna go get her some medicine at the CVS or Walgreens, and I've got to run to the ATM and put some money in the bank. And I don't know. I don't know. It's Sunday, March 1st. So I guess this is the beginning of a new monthly vlog. Even though I haven't edited the last 2 months of vlogs. But I just realized it's March 1st, so it is a new monthly vlog. So, hi, welcome to March. So if you are new to our channel, I'm Deedee. My wife, Kelly, is the wife I mentioned. I have a stepdaughter, Kaylin, and we live with 2 dogs and 3 cats, and in North Texas. My mom is 12 blocks away from me now. She was like on the other side of Fort Worth. We live north of Fort Worth, and she was on the south side of Fort Worth, so a good 45-minute drive, depending on traffic, away. But she recently moved up here, and my sister and her husband and my niece Ellie, who I like to always throw this out there, that I helped raise her. My sister Parrish and her husband Greg and Ellie live about 20 minutes away, also in the North Fort Worth area. So to catch you up, back in January, end of January, Kelly was diagnosed with breast cancer. She had surgery on Thursday, a lumpectomy, and she is recovering from that. So that is why I'm going to the pharmacy. She's doing really pretty well. I feel like, you know, she's not sleeping great because she's uncomfortable. And, you know, of course she has some pain, but, you know, it's day 3 post-op. So I feel like she's doing pretty well, all things told, all things considered. But I am just really tired. So we are both on leave from work right now. I was planning on going back on Wednesday this week, but I may not be going back until a couple of days later. We're trying to figure that out. So just, you know, to kind of help her out, because she can't do a whole lot physically right now, and you know, she needs somebody to watch her and take care of her. Okay, I'm kind of done talking. I just feel like I've been in a fog all day. The bags under my eyes are out of control. I'm tired and kind of grumpy. And I felt in the night like I was kind of coming down with something. My throat, like I woke up with like a tickle and like just like, you know, like stuffiness. So hopefully I'm not coming down with something. But I've just felt like I'm kind of in a fog. And it's a little bit cloudy and 34 degrees out today on March 1st here in North Texas. Good Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday, right? I've lost track of days. I'm going back to work Friday. I was originally going to go back tomorrow, but we decided to extend that till Friday. Kelly is going to have a second surgery next Friday. The cancer did not spread to her lymph nodes, which is fantastic news, but they didn't have clean margins, so they have to go back in and take out more. So there's just a lot going on with that, but she is in pretty good mood today. Her arm and stuff hurt, but I'm going right now to get my mammogram. So here's a reminder, ladies, especially if you're over 40, I believe. We keep changing the rules, but get your annual mammogram. I also have, you know, history, like family history. My mom having breast cancer. We were talking about that last night. I guess that was about 12 years ago. So we have been kept in food this past almost week, which has been really nice. We haven't had to worry about making dinner or anything. And Kelly's sister Kathy came over yesterday and brought us roses for lunch. Yeah, so, you know, we haven't really had to worry about that. And we took Kaylin to school today. We'll pick her up later. I believe she has flute lessons today. that's all I really know at the moment. So I'm gonna go to this appointment and then come home. It's about to start storming. Bear's out here running around, but I keep seeing lightning from the southeast and the wind. There we go, there's some. So it is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Kelly's 1-week post-op appointment, and I go back to work Friday for a week. Then I take next Friday off for her second surgery, and then we have spring break. So that'll be good as far as her recovery, for me not having to take time off. So anyway, still doing some lightning down there, but Bear needed to run off some energy real bad. Good Thursday morning. I am headed to pick up some breakfast. I'm having really bad anxiety right now about going back to work tomorrow. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been gone for so long. I don't know. But anyway, we have Kelly's 1-week follow-up appointment, and Kaylin has piano tonight. Good Friday morning. There's a big shadow on my face, but that's okay. It's my first and last day of work this week. I'm headed back to work after being on leave, and it's 6:01 in the morning. I don't really know anything. Oh, I didn't tell y'all I fell the other day. Like my foot, Kelly's sister Kathy was visiting, and my foot got caught on the rug or something, and I fell really hard on my butt, and it still hurts because I'm old, so it feels bruised. I didn't break anything. It's fine. But anyway, I'm gonna go to work. Hopefully my kids are happy to see me. We'll see if they have any reaction whatsoever to my return. And we have no plans this weekend. Kelly's, still recovering. We did have her follow-up appointment yesterday, and she got her drain removed, which was a big relief. And I think slept better last night. So she hasn't been sleeping great since surgery, but we kind of propped her up in the bed. She, I think, slept a lot better. She was asleep just now as I'm leaving. Her mom is going to come over today and hang out with her around lunchtime. So, yeah, I'm having a little bit of separation anxiety leaving today, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's time to go back to work. So, and I'll be off next Friday for her second surgery. So that is my current update, and we'll talk to you later. Good Monday morning. I don't know if I recorded anything this weekend. 4 days of work, and then Kelly's second surgery, and then spring break. So it's good and it's not great, but it is what it is. So it's about 64 degrees. I'm leaving a little bit late. Oh, the clock hasn't been moved forward. We lost an hour yesterday. This one says 5:07. So I guess I'll fix that. But I really don't know anything fun. We just kind of hung out at the house. I got some chore stuff done. We really need to do our taxes. We keep saying that. We still haven't done them. But I will check in with you when I can. I have benchmark testing today, and I have tutoring after school. So there's that. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I have a short meeting after school. My district, I think I mentioned, has been taken over by the state. And so there's a new micromanaging meeting about some new initiative where they're going to super micromanage us. I can't wait. So that's weighing heavily on me. Meanwhile, the travel agency thing is not working out for me right now. There's not time in my day with everything going on. And, it's been that way since the beginning of the year. But just with the beginning of the school year, just with everything at school, and then, just everything at home, there's just not time. There's not time. So I'm going to have to let that go. But Kelly's sister is supposed to be bringing her lunch today, and we're supposed to have dinner brought to us today by a former coworker who is also the mother of one of Ellie's best friends now. It was weird how that happened. That's a story for another day. But I finished listening to Physical Education by Casey, I think her name's Johnston. And now I'm listening to Dollface by Lindy somebody, which is a horror novel. So that's what's happening. I'm gonna go to work at 6:08. It's 73 degrees out already. It felt humid when I walked out. And I don't know. There's just not a lot to show you guys right now. I need to edit my last 2 months vlogs and get back on those Disneyland vlogs. Next week's spring break. So, of course, Kelly's also gonna be recovering from surgery. So it just kind of depends on how everything goes. But there are some other things I need to take care of during spring break too. And I also need to make 5,000 different doctor's appointments. I doubt I'm going to be able to get in for next week now at this point, but I need to reschedule some appointments. And I'm just tired. Wednesday morning, Kelly was asleep all morning, so I didn't really see her until I was telling her I had to leave, and that woke her up. I mean, you know, I had to wake her up to tell her goodbye. But anyway, I don't even know. I don't know. One of my former coworkers, I think I mentioned this yesterday, whose daughter is one of Ellie's besties now, brought us dinner last night, so that was very nice. And Kelly's sister and then her mom and dad came over yesterday and kept her company for a while, so that was good. And now I'm gonna go to work. I didn't make coffee this morning because our coffee maker is so loud, so I think I'm gonna run by Starbucks and just get a Frappuccino, just to have some caffeine in my system. And that's pretty much all I know. So I'm gonna go to work and I will check in with you when I can. Good morning. It's Thursday. I've shown you nothing this week. I'm probably gonna repeat that like 2,000 times in this video. But last night, Mom had ordered Fuzzy's tacos to be delivered, and they brought her the tacos, but they also bought her 4 bags of chips. And 4 guacamoles. So she brought 3 of those to us yesterday. So that was nice. That was a nice little surprise. We also ordered dinner last night. We had kind of planned to have our takeout night last night, Wednesday, instead of Tuesday, because somebody brought us dinner on Tuesday from the meal train Parrish had started, and then we have dinner being brought to us again tonight, which is very, very nice. But we had Cotton Patch Cafe, and I feel like yesterday was a pretty productive day at work. Tonight, Kaylin has piano. I need to run by my mom's house and possibly help her bring in a rug that she just ordered. And I need to run by the post office today. Meanwhile, as we were eating dinner last night, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like I started to experience like extreme like dizziness and like kind of like vertigo. I don't know where it came from. I took my blood pressure, it was fine, I had no other symptoms. And all through the night, like if I'd wake up and have to go up and run to the restroom or something, I still had it. And so when I woke up this morning, I was very, very grateful because I did not feel like that. I mean, there's like a twinge, but not anything like it was. And I was like, how am I going to drive to work? How am I going to function tomorrow if I am feeling this way? So anyway, I'm feeling better. That was kind of crazy. Kelly's friend Paige is bringing her lunch today. And then tomorrow is surgery number 2. So I've got to get ready for a sub. I'm going to be missing field day tomorrow, which is a bummer. But also not a bummer, but it's kind of a bummer. And then we have spring break next week. So that kind of worked out nicely that I don't have to take off any more time to help her like recuperate. So I'll just be home next week. So that's good. Anyway, I am going to go to work. And hopefully today I'll remember to show you our science fair project. Good Friday morning. It's 10:51 a.m. and we are already home from Kelly's second surgery. She is in a lot more pain today, but otherwise she's good. I mean, like Kelly's ability to withstand pain and still be positive and kind and gentle far exceeds my own. But I'm gonna go pick up her prescription and get a couple things at the grocery store and then come home. And we're on spring break as of this afternoon. So yeah, so we got that one done and we're waiting for next steps next week. Hopefully we'll have more information. Good Saturday morning-ish. It's 11:13, so it's late morning. I am off to do some Amazon returns at Kohl's and then go see my mom. Kelly's doing pretty good. Like her pain's not as bad as it was yesterday. Parrish's best friend, one of her 3 closest friends, Abby, is in town. So I'm hoping they're going to be able to come over tomorrow, but they've had kind of a stomach bug in their house going around and Greg has it right now. So Parrish just wants to make sure everybody is well before coming to our house with Kelly. And I did get us McDonald's for breakfast. Kelly's friend Paige brought us Cane's last night. Kaylin went and hung out with her bestie yesterday, so that was good. And I'm just trying to think of all the updates. We watched Snowpiercer, the movie, which I think they've turned into a TV series since last night, and it didn't really super hold my interest. On the book front, I'm about to finish Dollface by Lindy somebody on audio. I have like 8 minutes left on that. And I finished Rachel Lacey's Learning Curves last night, which is a sapphic romance. I'm reading Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. I got A Box Full of Darkness back from the library today by Simone St. James, I think is her name. So I'm going to try and finish that one. I'm already about 70% into that one from the last time I wrote it. I have a bunch of books going right now, but those are the focus books at the moment. And that's all I know. Those are the updates. We have plenty of leftovers for lunch and dinner today. We also have some Sonic gift cards, so Sonic might be in the works. We also have a DoorDash gift card. I will say people have been incredibly generous and kind and have brought meals to us, have donated money. You know, medical bills are expensive anyway, but Kelly and I are both losing money from work, having to take so many days off. So that has been a huge help and comfort, I think, in all of this. But she's doing well. Hopefully all the cancer is out. And then the next steps are medical oncologist and finding out radiation plan, if she's going to need chemo. There's something called an oncotype score that we're waiting for to see. I can't remember exactly what that means, but that will kind of be the determiner of whether or not she'll have to have chemo, and we should be getting that back this week. And yeah, so we're good. We came home yesterday. I think I took a nap for 2 hours. She did not sleep at all yesterday once we were home, which was surprising with all the medication and everything. And she was able to sleep in the bed last night until about 4:30 this morning, and then got up, and I don't think she slept since. So I'm hoping she's going to take a little nap while I'm gone. And I'm going to stop talking and go run this errand and go see my mom. I really want these. Do I need them? No. Good Sunday morning. And she's over here. This guy's laying by the door waiting for Kelly to wake up from her nap. Good Monday evening. I'm headed to go pick up my mom to go meet family for dinner. Yesterday, Parrish and Greg and Ellie and Parrish's friend Abby came to see us. And this morning, we took Kaylin to get her learner's permit. Kelly already knew she was going to stay home tonight for dinner. Kaylin decided not to go, so it's just me flying solo. I'm actually going to go pick up my mom, so I won't be completely solo. And that's all the news I have for you. Tomorrow, my intention, I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold or something. I woke up the night with a sore throat, and I'm just kind of more congested, and my throat kind of hurts today. But my intention tomorrow is to do some casserole making and have a couple of like box dessert mixes I bought from the grocery. So that is my intention for tomorrow. But right now I'm gonna go enjoy dinner at Christina's. What I did. The box. Are you saying me? Tell you.
So what is sex next Monday? It's gonna play out.
Mikey likes it.
Alright, I told you.
Greetings. It is Sunday morning-ish. I go back to work tomorrow. I haven't really updated lately. I've been a little bit under the weather. So that's been a fun way to spend spring break. Kelly having to recuperate and me being sick. We did see a couple of movies. Julie is over visiting Kelly right now, and I'm going to run a couple of errands, go by my mom's. And that's all I really know. It has not been an eventful few days. We did watch some movies at home as well, but we did go see Project Hail Mary, and then the next day we saw Ready or Not 2. But the night that we saw Project Hail Mary, Kaylin had already seen Ready or Not, the first one, and Kelly and I watched it so we would know what to expect. And then we watched Is This Thing On with Will Arnett last night. That was good. We watched The Quiet Girl, which is an Irish film. So we have watched some things, but we just have not been very busy. It's been very warm the past 2 days. Yesterday I got up into the high 90s for middle of March. That's kind of crazy. And I've been wearing shorts the past 2 days. So we are back in that kind of weather. I did take Kaylin driving yesterday. She did get her learner's permit on Monday. So now I've taken both Ellie and Kaylin driving. And we went to Target and Walmart. So I'm gonna run a couple errands, go see my mom, and I will check in with you later. Kelly is knee deep in the pool, skimming. I'm not gonna put her on camera because she may not like that, but it is like, it's gotta be almost 100 degrees. It is crazy hot. She's skimming the pool, and she's so happy. She's in her element. We just woke up from a nap. Bear is over there sniffing poo. One of his favorite hobbies.
Hi, Bear. Come on.
Bear, what do you think? You gonna get in the poo?
Come on. Come on.
No, he's not getting in the pool. He's fallen in the pool already. But Kelly rescued him. We don't know if he can swim. Princess can swim and has gotten in the pool and knows how to get out. But I'm not sure about Bear yet. Good Tuesday morning. I'm headed to work. Whoa, the lighting. Kelly was supposed to have her medical oncology appointment today. We're still waiting on some information from her biopsies, so that is going to be postponed most likely. So I was going to take a half day. No, I'm not. I have a meeting after school. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to get done today. And I can't even remember what else I was going to say. But I didn't record yesterday. I had training yesterday. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still very congested and have a lot of congestion, which would be the meaning of congested. But anyway, it's already March 23rd, 24th. How is it already March 24th? We have like 2-ish months left of school. It has flown in a lot of ways, but a lot of ways it hasn't. So I am currently listening to the first of the Heated Rivalry books, Game Changer. But right now I'm taking a book break and listening to some Modern Mrs. Darcy. What should I read next? And I just finished Irony Skies, a memoir on audio. And I am reading Conform by Ariel somebody with my eyeballs, reading that with my eyeballs for one of the Goodreads challenges. I'm trying to like knock that one and 2 more out before the end of March so that I can get my little reading challenge markers on Goodreads because I'm a nerd. So I've read 35 books this year, including audio, but I'm gonna go to work. It's gonna be a good day. Kelly is still on leave for the foreseeable future, at least for this week. She may be going back next week. We've got to see how she's feeling. So that is my current update. I don't know anything else. She's making dinner though tonight. She's making margarita pizzas from scratch. So those are going to be really good. Okay, I'm going to work. Good Wednesday morning. I am leaving for work. My stomach is killing me. I don't understand. I wake up and I just have this side pain. I didn't wake up with it. It just accumulated. I haven't eaten anything. I don't know. But I'm wearing a really cute dress, so that'll make up for it, hopefully. Kelly felt terrible last night. Had a horrible headache and ended up sleeping on the couch without her pillows, so I'm sure she was miserable all night. But she is back in bed. She made chicken cutlets for dinner last night with roasted potatoes. It was really good. We're having margarita pizzas tonight, I believe. I have tutoring after school. I had start training yesterday after school. I don't even know. I'm just really tired of the stomach pain. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like all spring break, none. So it's got to be stress related because the animals were driving me crazy this morning. And I think that maybe stressed me out a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to go to work. I am just in a really crummy mood now, so I need to snap out of it. Good Thursday morning. It's Thursday. I'm running behind. I'm about to leave for work. I don't really know anything. Kelly has her follow-up appointment with the surgical oncologist today. Her sister is taking her. And it's Thursday, so it's not Monday, but it's not Friday. Anyway, so I'm gonna go teach some third graders and hope I don't lose my mind. Good Friday morning. Thank goodness it's Friday. I'm so happy about it. Kaylin is staying home today because she has a doctor's appointment. So she and Kelly get to hang out. And I'm going to work. It is 6:08, so I'm leaving a little bit later than usual. I don't really know anything. Kelly made margarita pizzas last night from scratch, including the dough from scratch. They were very good, so I got for leftovers for today for lunch. I got some Star Practice books from Amazon that I'm taking to work to use. STAR is quickly approaching. If you don't know, STAR is the State of Texas Assessment of Academic Readiness, which is our state assessment. And that is going to be the week after next for reading and like about a month away for math. So that's coming up, and that's all I really know. I'm reading Hungerstone by Kat Dunn right now and listening to When We Spoke to the Dead by Elise Carter. I also was listening to the first Heated Rivalries book, which I think is called Game Changers, but I put that on hold to listen to this first because it's going to help me to accomplish a reading challenge on Goodreads, which is very important apparently to me right now because I have 2 challenges left to fulfill for the winter for January through March. So that's happening. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. I don't have any plans. We're having a mulch delivery. Kaylin's band does a fundraiser every year for mulch. Kelly is beside herself because she's not going to be able to do the mulching. So I think Greg and Parrish are going to come over on Sunday and help me. You know, Kelly is a yard and pool person, so the fact that she hasn't been able to do those things is very frustrating to her. She did have a post-op appointment yesterday and found out her oncotype score, which means that she's likely going to have chemo. We go to her medical oncologist next week on Thursday, and we'll go from there. So it is a whole process. It is a whole process, and it is frustrating, and a lot of it's a waiting game. And I guess I kind of blocked it out with both my parents. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, and my dad had lymphoma, which ultimately took his life. And so I've been through this journey with both of them before. But at this point, chemo and radiation are a preventative measure to prevent it from coming back. So they did get all of the cancer out with surgery, which is great. But now we got to go through this process. And I say we, but mostly, I mean, Kelly does, but with me by her side, fortunately. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I'm rambling. I still need to edit the January and February vlogs. Maybe I'll do that this weekend as of this recording on January, or no, it's March. March is over next week on Tuesday. How? Okay, I'm going to work.